Meat bicycle!
Hello everybody, welcome back to Borderlands the pre-sequel. Today I've got another Ultimate Vault Hunter Mode Legendary Weapon Guide for you guys. Another complete look through of a certain legendary weapon within the game, where we'll analyse it, compare it, try it out, and yeah, just generally see what the weapon is all about. So today we're going to be covering the Legendary SMG called the Torrent. So as always, I will first start off by telling you exactly where you get the Torrent from. So the best way to get the Torrent is to spawn in at the Hyperion Hub of Heroism warpway to Jack's office. Once you're there, you want to head to the right and head all the way to the end, and then right at the end, if you turn left, you can head down a little trash compactor. This all happens during a mission called Kill Meg, which you get from Professor Nakayama after completing 2 or 3 of his side missions for him. Once you do, you'll be allowed to come down here and Meg will pop out. Meg is of course a Family Guy Easter egg from the actual character Meg from the little Star Wars episode, but she's quite a toughie really. She can easily come down, a lot of tentacles, things like that, a bit like old Slappy from Borderlands 2, but stick with her, she's not the hardest boss in the game, and eventually she will drop the Legendary Torrent SMG, as you can see. So here's an overview of the Torrent right now. It is a Legendary SMG manufactured by Dahl. As I've already said, it drops from Meg in the Hyperion Hub of Heroism. The red text on it says, "Spray it to slay it." The special weapon effects are increased damage and capacity. There is greatly increased fire rate, reduced recoil when hip fired, no movement speed penalty at all when aiming down the sights, and it fires a 5-shot burst. There is also no burst fire delay on it at all, so pretty good there really. The usage and description from the Wikipedia says, with its increased damage and decreased recoil, the Torrent excels at scoring critical hits. The recoil reduction is further decreased when fired from the hip, making it especially useful in close quarters or against flying enemies. So let's compare it to another Legendary SMG in its sort of class. We here have a Shock IVF. So as you can see, both at the same level. The damage of the Torrent is a lot more than the IVF, 2,000 more to be precise. The accuracy is slightly less, with it still in the 80s, where the IVF is in the 90s. The fire rate is greatly increased over the IVF. The reload speed, although it says is less, it actually is more technically, but the IVF does have that weapon reload speed increase buff, so it just say it's 1.8 when it's not really as good as the IVF on that one, but the magazine size is a lot bigger. The electrocute damage and chance are of course the same. So there you go, that is that compared to the IVF. So damage wise and fire rate it's a lot better, as well as the mag size. So after I killed Meg the first time and got the Torrent drop, I decided to go back and see what this weapon was like against the person who dropped it. So we're going to have a little bit of a run against Meg here, and yeah, it didn't do too badly really. I was quite impressed with it. Obviously I'm using Showdown to its full capability here. Once you get those tentacles down, she is pretty much just a sit and well, bullet sponge really. So here we go, we're just about to kill her. Lots of damage going down there, and guess what, straight away right afterwards there is another Torrent, so very very happy about that one. So just before I go into my opinion of this weapon, it's also worth noting as well that this weapon comes in a variety of prefixes. So you've got the stopping Torrent, which is increased damage. The bladed is the melee with the obvious big blade on the end of it. Deft is increased accuracy. You get the flying, which is the bullet speed increase. Stoic is better stability, and then skirmish is reload speed. So 6 different prefixes that comes in right there. And yeah, we're just doing a bit of mobbing here in Stanton's liver, and we're just about to go up against Rooster Booster as well, because I like to get a few shots of a few boss runs and things like that. But all in all, I'd say that this is probably one of the best SMGs in the game. Personally, I do like the Fatale. It is a hip-fire machine, the Fatale, but this very closely compares to it, the Torrent. You've got a really good weapon here. It strips shields really well. I do recommend you carry a torrent on you at all times. It really does strip shields very well. But as you can see right here against Rooster Booster, it also takes out their health pretty well as well. And yeah, all in all, a really good SMG. It comes in 4 different elements: shock, incendiary, corrosive, and cryo, or none at all. I do recommend the shock one though. Like I said, it really does strip shields. But you've got them all them bonuses as well. The special weapon effects on it is pretty good really. You've got increased damage, capacity, increased fire rate, reduced recoil when hit fired. But a really good one is no movement speed penalty when aiming down a sight. So you can basically just run around all you want with the sights, aiming down the sights, and you're just going to move at the exact same speed. You're not going to slow down or anything like that. So yeah, all in all, one of the best SMGs in the game for sure, I'd say. I do like it. As you can see over the IVF we compared it to. It's also pretty good compared to the Fatale, which in my opinion is one of the best, if not the best, SMG in the game. But yeah, the Torrent is definitely a good one, quite easily to farm as well, very close to the Hyperion Hub of Areas and Jack's office walkway, so it's only a couple of seconds to run it. Get down there, slay Meg a few times and it will drop pretty well. So there you go anyway guys, that is an Ultimate Vault Hunter Mode Legendary Weapon Guide on the Torrent. Really good. I do recommend this one. Let me know what you think down in the comments if you like or don't like the Torrent, and yeah, thanks for watching and I will see you guys in the next one.